So it is going to be the Elena pick as we get to the starting line here for this finals. It is first to 3, top to bottom for all your brackets, and that grand final is going to be a first to 8, no resets, all gas, no breaks. But the Ghost and Pierce pressure getting started earlier, man, and just, you know what, like I said in the intermission, man, there's a familiar rhythm to it, and those neutral skip tools getting started early. Erefaan, oh my goodness, I know who Erefaan is. You might just make it Lekker Whoa. What's a Erefaan? Yo, Bionic, we're gonna need to give you mod privileges, bruh, so you can start banning people. Corner pressure now. Disgusting. We just in the round with command grab at point blank range. The audacity of JP players, I tell you. They just be playing.
Apollo did manage to find his opening there between the spikes and the ghost, but he's gonna have to be a little more aggressive with his OP here, I think, if he wants to take the round. And like I've said before, I think JP is a character that you really can't be shy, you can't be scared of the amnesia. You have to just accept that risk and know your counterplay and how to play around.
Oh, and who's not playing around right now is Lyle with this ridiculous opening round. Well, opening game, because that's game number 1 for Lyle. Like, Lyle is trying to get through this winner's side in a hurry, but this is first to 3, so there is time for adjustment on the side of Apollo. So it's a race to 2 for Lyle right now, but Apollo, he needs to figure out the rhythm and the timing, man. He's just getting clipped. Okay, we're trying to get something started. Like the king of pop. Oh, we slide in the DMs. Nice neutral jump. Nice confirm. To the corner we go. Now this is where Apollo needs to start asserting his game plan.
Like I said, Elena, great tools to whiff punish JP, especially in the corner.
Okay, Lyle is down to that last 15% of health, but even so, just chipping away at Apollo's drive by. Apollo just a little bit too respectful, like you said, needs to take the chances, finds the opening, threads the needle, round on the board.
Unfazed by that first loss, the first game loss, he's absolutely finding his way in here, taking the necessary risks needed to get in past this JP zoning.
And that's exactly what you gotta do, man. Me and you were saying, like, off stream, that one of the things that this game really rewards is when you have the ability to reset your mental stack after taking any kind of loss, whether it's a round or a game. Just the ability to reset your mental stack and just go in with the same refreshed, reinvigorated mindset to just ignore what your opponent did and find your own game plan, and then just find your own rhythm and upset theirs, because we know the game plans that certain characters want to run. Apollo spending it all.
Not gonna burn out or kill here, but definitely gonna put Lyle in a very dangerous situation.
Oh, the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Give me a round so I can take it away. That is 1-1.
Apollo taking every opportunity here and pushing this JP right to the corner and really punishing him, playing at the range where JP isn't really able to make use of those buttons, and every whiff is not going unpunished. Apollo getting cheeky here with a little bit of a minus into DP.
And that's one of the things that you have to throw out every now and then, right? The thing that your opponent is not expecting. You have to keep the options unpredictable and fresh. And JP players like to set into this rhythm of pierced, ghost, spike, teleport, departed, build the level 2, look for the Mamushka. What a backdash. Apollo baiting out the amnesia. I don't know if that was intentional, but man, that one worked out.
Well, not even letting any portals get set up here. Immediate poke on the portal, stopping the setup.
Oof. Drive rush TP. Yep, we just snipe any items. Oh, just a little bit too hesitant.
Burning himself under pressure here, but still going in. Getting a punish counter, but no combo. Dropping the combo, and now full screen.
Lyle
not where you want to be against JP.
Lyle confident in closing the round out without having to spend any meter here. She is in burnout. This is full screen, so she has to respect all of this. Okay, she's back online. Can Apollo thread the needle once more? Not looking likely. Oh, just a little.
Just misses on the slide.
Dude, that is a whole hour away from changing the entire momentum in that match. But we jump in with reckless abandon. We get the confirm early push to the corner.
Into
What's
the safe
for
jump.
breakfast? What a punish.
Lyle may choose to spend it here for the burnout or for the drive gauge attack here. Does choose to spend it. Going to get him very close to the burnout. Not quite there yet. Some spikes and Apollo's in a dangerous situation here.
Yep. Now this is where it starts to become frustrating when you in this JP matchup, right? Your drive bar has been completely depleted. Now you in chip territory. You have 3 bars available, but the amount of damage that you can... Okay. It's looking long. Looking long. Yo, we just roll through. Needs to be careful. Doesn't pop the level 3.
Doesn't spend it.
Oh, yes, no meter. You can take advantage.
A nice TP.
He's still in burnout. DI. DI.
That's gonna be dead. Nice. Patience.
Yo, Weekend, there is no bracket, my guy. The bracket was decided last week. Bracket is set in stone. Damn, she hit him with the Latu.
Apollo getting aggressive there at the end of the round. Spends all of his meter trying to bait something out. Manages to find the hit and just stays aggressive.
Apollo game number 2 on
Bets
the
it
board.
all on himself with all of the drive gauge spin.
Like, one of the things that I was rooting for was like DI, but again, at high level, that's what your opponent is looking for. And like I said earlier, you need to keep the options fresh. You need to look for the thing that your opponent isn't looking for and find a way to insert it in the most unpredictable manner possible. And Apollo, just the patience on the end of that last round, burning himself out and then finding the confirm that he needed. But he's down around here. Lyle could possibly make this 2-2.
Lyle says not yet. Don't count me out yet. Need the overhead. Another reset. Do we see another reset? No, just takes the knockdown.
Oof, I like the call. I like the idea. Just try and DI through the amnesia if he was gonna stand there, but Lyle jumping out
Another
the
jump
corner.
out from Apollo. Not letting Lyle get anything started here.
Throw out
Bait
of the
on
corner.
the anti-air parry.
Not
It's
the
the burnout
direction
here.
that you want to throw your opponent in. But he is in
Parries here.
burnout.
Gets thrown. Next confirm is the round for Apollo here.
Okay, Lyle's just
Drive
backing up,
actually trying to bait
giving
something.
himself a little bit of breathing space. Pops the level 3. Gonna put Apollo in burnout now.
Bad situation here. No drive gauge on the
Yep,
side of Apollo.
you gotta hold
Full
this.
drive gauge on the side of Lyle.
You gotta hold this, bruh. When Lyle was in burnout, I feel like Apollo should have been a little bit more aggressive, and I think what switched the momentum in that round was the throw out of the corner. The throw into the corner would have definitely locked Lyle down, and that we would have seen a little bit of a different scenario. But it is 2-2 now. This is to determine who goes to win the finals. I mean, the less games you can play in this type of bracket, that's what you want to aim for. But JP, man, Lyle doing the JP things.
Apollo looking a little bit
What a
desperate here, trying to
perfect
find
throw.
his way in. Not finding the gaps in the rhythm like he did before. Needs to clean it up here if he wants to take this game. Nice slide. No punish on the whiff throw there. Lots of baits happening here. No real offense or pressure happening from the side of Apollo. He needs to take some of these chances here. Counter DI. Ank has not been checked. This is a young man. Young man reactions into the level 2. Should get the burnout here.
Yeah, now it's starting to look a little bit long for Apollo here, because now you're in the corner, you're in burnout. You don't have access to CA just yet, and now you have to hold all this pressure.
Does have a level 2 here. Will he have the reactions? He does not. This should be dead, barring a drop.
Now we don't drop these. Too clean. Too clean. Game number 1. Lyle Mack takes it 3. It is the Cammy. Okay, here we go. Game number 1.
As I said before, we would likely see Cammy into this Akuma matchup. Like I said again, a matchup that Murambi isn't a huge fan of, but I feel that the Fireball is actually not that bad in this matchup, especially since the nerfs to Cammy's Spin Knuckle. And I think that we're really gonna have to see how well can Juno deal with the Fireball game here, especially against Murambi, who really enjoys that Fireball game.
100%, man. And what I was trying to say earlier before we transitioned into the match is that Juno did beat Murambi in winners finals for the qualifier that got them both. Well, Murambi didn't qualify in that one, Sekwele qualified in that one, but in that one we really saw how well Juno was placing his dive kicks, and I still was pointing out the fact that in his bio he's got dive kick enjoyer, and he was really making good use of it, getting enough mileage out of it, and also just using it as a mix-up and a pressure tool just to throw off Murambi's rhythm. But popping the level 1 gonna go equal on rounds. Again, that damage on Akuma's side being a factor, that when he does get hit, it hurts a little bit more for him than what it does for his opponent, because his opponent can interact a little bit more with him. We OD DP to get him off us. Murambi back in the neutral. Like you said, the Fireball game on Akuma's side is advantageous because he does have the fastest Fireball in the game. He's going to recover a little bit quicker, but you know, pressing the issue. We go hooligan into the corner. One confirm
Hooligan
should be
for
GG's here. Nice jump out of the corner.
Oh, I think this is dead.
Level 3.
This is dead.
Up the mole. God damn. Akuma damage go brr.
Akuma damage does go per, and of course, like I said, you cannot miss a confirm in this matchup. You need to keep the pressure on Akuma. Nice spin knuckle to punish the Fireball. A bait on the DP.
Oh boy.
Big damage here. Into the safe jump setup here.
Not the punish that one would expect for the stakes that is on the grill this evening. I mean, it's $500 on the line. This is potentially a winner's final scenario here, and you're leaving damage on the table, dude. Oh, the DP lands this time.
I mean, I think you're leaving damage on the table as in, I guess, a trade for some pressure and a little setup there for yourself.
Man, Murambi is ridiculously optimal. Like that's the mindset that you need to go into this thing with, is that every time you get a confirm, you optimize your damage so well that it doesn't leave anything to be desired, man. And Murambi showed us that at the end of that round and the round that took the previous game. Speaking of, I need to update the scoreboard. Let me do that right quick. Adam and Flame as we go into the corner. Bada boom. The pickup.
Wow, this character's damage is unbelievable.
Now, this man came to play, bro. This man came to play. Just grab out the drive rush overhead. The disrespect right now. Okay, flame on dip chop into the corner.
Murambi pressing the offense here.
To the spacing on that drive rush light. Oh no, body home. Murambi could potentially give us our first watch for the evening. Yo, Juno. Is there something you need to tell us, bruh? Have you been missing on your daily hygiene? Because Murambi look like he's cleaning up for you, my guy. The shimmy, looking to bait something out. No dice. Juno gets clipped.
Another DI could be potentially round ending into the safe jump setup, yeah.
Oof, we DP out of that. No, we... Oh, jeez, bro.
That wasn't even a real DP, but Murambi wasn't blocking.
Really?
Gonna get the burn out here. Level 2 gets the punish.
The panic level 2, but Do you have the cons? He does. He does. He does. He does. He brought that back. He brought that back. Okay, Juno needs to slow down the tempo here. I feel like he's playing at Satsui no Hado tempo. The demon.
No 50-50s on Murambi. Yeah.
Bruh, it's demon time right now, and he needs to bring it down to Kami time.
I mean, a lot of whiffs going unpunished here. The command grab getting so much value, more value
Dude,
than
the
it
mileage.
is
Oh no,
getting.
that's it. That's it. GG, shake my hand. Why you pressing buttons, Murambi? He
Unreal
gave
damage.
Ryu was damage, brother. Damage is
Unreal damage.
ridiculous.
Uncle Will just on 1800 here. I don't think we'll be seeing him in the ranked again for this season, but we will be seeing him in this matchup. Like I said, definitely can be a strong pick into the Shoto matchup. Doesn't get the punish on the stand medium kick there, which I believe is -5 or -4. Does spend 3 bars but manages to get the DI punish here. The Unk will not be checked. Pushing the advantage here now. DP.
What?
Wait on the level 1.
He had enough time to
I also
set
didn't
up
think
that
so. I
whole
also didn't
action.
think so.
Nah, bro.
I thought he was dead. I thought, well, not dead, but I thought he was getting hit by that, honestly.
Dude, I legit thought he was gonna get smoked by the level 1 as well, but like he had what a low parry. My goodness. How are you ready, bruh? How are you ready?
PhireBlazor getting a drive rush confirm on the heavy punch here, but not sure how to convert it in the air. Weezy taking that all the way to the bank, right to the corner again. Next hit will kill here for Will.
Okay, can the back throw get something started here? PhireBlazor using the party starter that stand heavy to try and get a thing or two moving in his direction, but out of the corner we go. Damn, we just OD DP through that. What?
Wake up, drive, impact.
When in doubt, bust the
Absolutely
unk check out.
smoking the dive kick there. Absolutely smoking it. 1-1 here.
Round a piece.
DP
Weezy
taking
not
any pressure here.
afraid of using the OD cannon drill just to create some space, but PhireBlazor relentless with the aggression, moving undeterred in the direction called forward. Yo, we DP from there.
Whoa.
We
That's not
DP.
invincible, man. That's not invincible.
That is
can
hard.
kill-
This is the battle of the beast
Wow.
in Cape, though.
Whoa. I've never seen that combo. I've
Make
never
a
seen that
wish
set up in my
combos.
life. I've never seen that combo that's set up in my life. What a setup from Mo.
Make a
Pulling
wish
it out the bag
combo,
when it
bruh.
matters.
Uncle Weezy game number 1. This is loser side. You cannot drop a game here.
I think that wake up light DP may have punished the dive kick there, but I mean, I wouldn't have woke up light DP. I had no clue what he was going for there, I'll be honest with you. Perfect parry, keeping himself out of burnout here, but burns himself out to keep PhireBlazor off of him. Going for the setup again. Manages to keep himself from getting punished there. Keeps going to the setup. PhireBlazor, no clue how to deal with it. Doesn't block, no light DP either. Needs to find a way to deal with this.
The
What a
Cammy,
worth punish
the
from
Cammy
Weezy here.
matchup, especially if you don't know what she's looking for, is a matchup that you are going to get knowledge checked by, my dude. And Will is making such good use of the cannon drill, the hooligans, as well as just insanely oppressive neutral. Damn.
No way.
Fishing!
Surely not. I mean, I feel that Cammy is quite a basic character. Doesn't have too much going for. But
You
I
say
think that
that.
Will is the type of player that really spends a lot of time looking for new setups, scouring Twitter, maybe spending time in the lab, trying to find new Cammy setups to keep this character fresh and unpredictable in a game where she's quite basic.
She is
strong
one of the
neutral.
characters that, as far as matchup is concerned, she falls into the same bracket like Ken, where their matchup has mostly been solved, and it's really up to the player to be creative and inventive and find new ways of opening the opponent up, because the conventional methods just aren't going to work, man. And that's something that Will is using to great effect here. He's being so unconventional in his approach and just mixing up at every opportunity, and PhireBlazor is really struggling to adapt. Okay, we check with the 1-2.
No wolf punish. No wolf punish, but
What
we
are
do
these
get a
combos,
nice conversion
bruh?
there.
They are so unoptimal, but they work.
I mean, I feel that combo wasn't too bad, honestly. That combo was fine.
Nah, Uncle Weezy put PhireBlazor in the blender like he was trying to have a smoothie for breakfast. And that chat is all shit. Get Eminem and T.I. to sing the chorus for us. Ooh, we going. Okay, we both going with the day ones. It's the battle of the mains.
I mean, it is the final, and unless I'm mistaken, there's money up for grabs. I feel like this is the tournament where you have to go with what you know and what you know well.
So there is DLC money on the line. $500 to the winner. That is first to 8 for your grand finals. But right now we are losers round 1 as far as your tournament stage is confirmed. In the corner is Sekwele, and one of the things that Sekwele does really well when he gets down to this orange portion of his drive bar, he isn't afraid to tap into that armored heavy and just interrupt and disrupt whatever. See, called it. Whatever offense his opponent is trying to get out, he knows that he still has a second layer of defense with that stand heavy. But Erefaan closing out that first round, the battle of the huggers.
What I've seen also from Sekwele nowadays is that as people are becoming more accustomed to getting punishes on that charged heavy punch, you know, DI, perfect parry, worth punishing him, he's starting to opt more for the uncharged version, just taking some space poking.
Okay, we're dancing mid-screen now. Erefaan is looking a little bit unhealthy on the juice bar. Sekwele trying to force the issue here. Does have a full juice bar available, but not opting to spend it. Being very restrictive and not offensively oppressive. But Erefaan pressing the issue. When the grapplers get grappled, Erefaan game number 1.
I see players get very aggressive into Manon, especially against Erefaan after he's done command grab. But command grab, if you dash up as Manon after hitting a command grab, any version of the command grab as well, it is -2, so it's your turn. I've seen a lot of reversals, a lot of drive impacts, drive reversals, DP, supers, which is quite risky considering it is your turn. So I think players need to start acknowledging that aspect of the matchup and just taking the turn back normally with some jabs or some buttons.
I don't think people are looking into the frame data as much as they should, and I feel like in the modern era of the FGC, frame data is an important tool that is accessible to everyone. And if you are playing this game at a high competitive level, especially slugging it out with the likes of the Sekweles and Erefaans in the ranked world, you need to do a little bit of homework, and
you need to know the matchup. You need to know the matchup. You need to know your frame data.
You need to not be like who shall not be named out here blocking Capcom because they refuse to, do some homework. If you get hit by someone's wake-up pressure, that means that your pressure wasn't frame tight, my guy. You need to go into the lab and understand what it is that you are doing that is allowing your opponent to take back their turn, because what this game really rewards is
you
offense.
Go for that? Very reset. That's devious. Devious work.
That is trademark Sekwele, my guy. Sekwele is a mixer of note. He can
not even playing his health advantage, just pressing the issue. I want this game and I want it now.
And that's one of the things that Sekwele does really well, right? Sekwele is one of those players that he knows when to turn up the heat and when to back off. He reads the neutral game really, really well. And because he's played a character that did not have access to neutral skip or a run or any kind of forward advancing movement throughout, like most of Street Fighter V, barring he played with Lucia a little bit and he dabbled with other characters. Oh, the DI did not work. He really does have a solid neutral, but right now Erefaan just turning the tables once again, man.
Sekwele really struggling with the champions here, not able to
Well,
find
there is no
a good
bracket.
NTA.
It is finals, my dudes. There is no bracket. Unless you guys want me to set up a bracket, I can take 5 minutes to set up a bracket for you guys quick, so that the exclamation bracket works. After this match, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. You know what? I can actually start setting up the bracket in the background while this match is going. Because, you know, I can multitask. I'm dope like that. Okay, Erefaan forcing the mid-screen pressure now, looking to push towards this corner. Just staggered pressure.
I mean, Sekwele really is suffering here for not making use of his lariat. He's getting a lot of jab confirms, not confirming into the EX lariat for the damage, for the combo. Nor is he opting for the lariat on the anti-airs here, which I feel is a bit risky, considering how good Manon's jump-ins are.
Oh, woof.
Oh
he
no,
whooped
the
the
scramble.
SPD. That could have been the round there, but now he needs to hold this pressure. But Sekwele does have the MILF locked and loaded. Erefaan trying to force the issue. Ooh, what a chop. Damn, just a smidge short. Gets chopped. Gets chopped.
Like the great Kali in the prime WWE. Sekwele taking it around with a chop there, just playing some solid neutral, poking Erefaan out, knowing there's no risk of a DI coming as he's also in burnout. Just playing some neutral here, strong pokes, no whiff punish on the charged punch. Sekwele going in now. Taking his turn back, gets perfect parried on the anti-air. Wakes up buttons, no confirm though, miss on the sweep. No real punish here from Erefaan. Sekwele just playing some patient neutral now, going in. Gets clipped, could be dead here.
Yep, this could
Erefaan,
be it.
not sure on the damage here, not enough medals, not enough drive gauge potentially to seal out the game here, but does take the drive gauge damage.
Yep, and that's
burnout.
advantageous, right? Because now you can slowly chip. My goodness. Oh my lord. Oh,
that is one thing you gotta have. That is one thing you gotta have against these grapplers. You have to have good anti-airs. You cannot let them get in like this.
Raw. That is as raw as. Time to get serious. Sekwele with the jump scare. Erefaan is probably feeling like Yara.
I mean, I think anybody would.
There was a moment of hesitation, dude. Like that slight hezzy. Like he just like took his foot off the gas for but a fraction of a second and Sekwele was in there.
Gonna be big damage here. Opts for a setup. Tries to play something but doesn't get anything. Now Erefaan in the corner. Getting big damage here. Should be able to close it out here.
Okay, Erefaan puts another round on the board, but rounds is not the problem here, bruh. It's what Sekwele is doing in the space in between what is happening in these rounds.
Sekwele taking his big damage here. Not pressing the advantage here. Overextending his turn. Again with a charged heavy punch. Gets baited on the SPD. Erefaan going to the corner now. Low on drive gauge, but does have the corner advantage. What is happening? What is going on, man?
The dice is being rolled, my dude.
Once again, low on drive gauge, but opting for the level 3 here. Feels he can take this round here.
Yeah, needs to close it out here. Yeah, you see, against Sekwele, I see a bot get sniped with the crouch meaty.
Plus, Sekwele playing quite patient now. Doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to make any egregious mistakes and give Erefaan any sort of advantage to press into him, right? Miss, no. Finally, we see the lariat on the anti-air. A reset into the SPD. Probably gonna see a drive rush light kick here. Tries to close out the round. Or at least make an attempt for guess for game. Heavy punch. Not pressing the advantage here, just playing his alt advantage. Knows he's in burnout, can't make any bad mistakes here. Drive reversal, back to the neutral. Chop. Putting some pokes out now, trying to... We see a stand medium punch into command grab here. Sekwele is still playing patient, not pressing his advantage, not getting too aggressive. And the trade in Sekwele's favor here, taking the round. Sekwele potentially could take the set here. A reset into a reset. Tries to go for a little bit of a command grab there, gets drive reversal. Erefaan not taking any pressure. Doesn't offer the level 1 for the burnout here. Throw. Drive reversal. Sekwele in a dangerous position now. Another reset into DI. Sekwele's drive gauge slowly building back.
Does have the CA. Erefaan needs to be careful here. Oof. Jeez.
Onto the final round here, both with 3 bars. Equally scary here. Erefaan only on 3 medals, so not going to be max damage on the level 3 should he choose to pop it at any point. Another combined guy, we have 4th medal, looking scary now. Keith does have that extra health, so he can make a couple more mistakes, take a couple more command grabs and throws than the average character, but not any reason to get overly reckless. Needs to make the right decisions here to try and close out this game.
Damn, Sekwele's life bar is not looking jacked at all.
Miss on the anti-air and gets hit with the same mix that he won a round with, that he won a game with. I mean, flowchart is not a bad thing. I think people have kind of made it like this derogatory term, but flowchart is not a bad thing. Having a flowchart and knowing like what your knockdowns are and what you want to do, like how you want to kind of not layer your offense, but kind of direct your offense going in a certain direction, you know. I think that is important. But Will ends up not opting for the Cammy here, goes for the Chun-Li. I do feel that Elaine is one of the characters that can fight Cammy fairly well. So I think that Will acknowledge this and opts rather to go for the Chun-Li here.
Okay, to the corner we go. Everything landing for Apollo, opting to spin the level 1 to close it out, not taking any chances on the resetting anything. Yep, yeah. At this stage of the game, guys, this is losers quarters. You are playing for your tournament life, and you do not want to leave anything open to interpretation. Oof, no checks. No unks were checked. Damn, we don't block on wake up.
Maybe looking for a jump out or a backdash there, guessing on a throw, but unfortunately now the game goes, you guess right or you guess wrong, and will unfortunately guess wrong on that interaction.
It is
Leaving Apollo
casino
open to take
gaming
the
at
round.
its finest, baby.
Apollo getting aggressive here in neutral. Really respecting the fireballs, honestly making Will come to him off of the fireballs, not really trying to force his way in here. Well, getting a hit with the fireball here, able to convert it, taking Apollo to the corner here. EP on the lightning kicks. Paddy doesn't get the punish, but does manage to get the burnout. Doesn't get the pressure though. And Apollo taking him to the corner now. Huge whiff punish. No reset.
Apollo is
Just
taking back this
strong
round.
Pressure.
And Weezy is... Oh, that drive bar came online just a smidge too late after he got that low confirm.
I mean, Elena doesn't have a low forward drive rush, so after getting the low confirm, he had to go into the Elena's target combo, which is kind of the only way to convert from that there, without any drive rush to start it off. No confirm on the forward heavy punch target combo. Does get a jump in here, gonna take the damage. Sorry, actually goes for the safe jump setup here. Gets a bait on the throw. Should be the round.
Okay, one round of PC and loses quarters. Apollo is up a game. This is first to 3 action. Man, that was perfect. Apollo playing ridiculously well in that last round, but
the Weezy signature, walking under the cross-up jump in and getting a jab punish on the trip guard. Jump in here, no punish.
Oh, gets sniped out on the drive rush into the crouch medium confirm. Pop the level 3. We spend it all.
Not gonna be much damage, but he's gonna be quite a hefty tax on the bar.
It's definitely attacking the juice bar, and that's one of the things that you have to shut down from Chun-Li. You have to remove her options because, man, what a call out on the level 2. Staggered pressure mid-screen. Look at the drive bar. Apollo just hanging back.
Gauge back.
Okay, in the corner we go. Guess for game. He's gonna pull the level 1. Oof. We
The
wake
level
up
1 is
punish
not
counter.
invincible here though.
Oh, what a perfect parry.
Should be dead here.
Yep. Enough meter to seal the deal of the perfect parry. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna give you guys the verbal background of where the bracket is because .gg is being an ass right now, and I don't feel like fighting with .gg. It's like one of the things that I wish they made easier about the interface. They should just allow you to drag and drop people in the bracket. Damn, we bait the wake up.
Double bait on the DP here. Should be the round.
Damn, we bait the wake up Tensho kicks twice. Damn, wake up DP has to be some of the most punishing mistakes you can make in this game. You wake up DP and that shit worth, oh boy, you going to Pound Town for real, for real. Man, he lost
40 to
that.
60%, 40 to 60%, and if you're Akuma, even worse. But no Akuma's in the... Ooh. Not gonna be a huge punish here. This is only a punish with a fireball.
Okay, we throw mid
But
screen.
still 2 bars down. Below 3 bar threshold here, doesn't have access to anything after a drive cancel here.
Oh, getting sniped by the low, then the overhead Weezy into the level 2. Gonna press the corner advantage here. Goes for the patent, but drops. No! Okay, we salvage. We salvage. Wasn't a drop, chat. That was a reset. It's the Weezy mix.
Another jump.
Hard read on the round start. Early press
Into
to
the
the
safe jump
corner.
setup here.
Weezy not pressing buttons. in burnout now. Okay, now Apollo needs to be smart about how he's going to layer his pressure. Not, yep, a nice A to A to try and stop the escape from the corner. ODDP, you gotta pop that DI. But he confirmed from this. What am I talking about? Pop DIs. What do I know? This is why I commentate Street Fighter, and this is why they play Street Fighter.
Yeah, he's a scary option against Wall. He has been seen to get hit by the ones when he's not in burnout, but when in burnout, Weezy has been known to
hit the level 1 or 2. Cammy pick. Man, and that's what I said, but I think I favor the Cammy pick more into this matchup because she will interact a little bit better than Chun-Li is able to. She's got a buttons are a little bit faster. She can also play this game where she can weave in and out of Elena's face, and that's what Apollo's been doing really well. Apollo's been shimmying point blank and then just waiting and fishing for any button presses, and then just doing a really good job of switching up the drive rush, low options, and then just also
Apollo not also playing at the range really where Chun-Li can make use of that kind of, you know, walking forward, walking back jab pressure that Will likes to use so much on the character. Really opting for this longer range, more medium heavy, neutral approach, playing
grounded based footsies approach, man.
Which kind of I feel played into the choice to opt for the Cammy here, because I feel that Cammy maybe has better mediums going to this matchup, longer range mediums that you can kind of compete with Elena's buttons more effectively than I think you can with Chun-Li.
Yeah, no, Chun-Li was really getting mileage in that matchup of her stand medium punch. Her other buttons weren't doing so well, and Will sort of picking up on the fact that he wasn't able to interact in the same way that Apollo was just able to take advantage of, and then just weaving in and out of his face and just having really good neutral skip tools with Elena, just going for the tumble into buttons. Man, that stand, is that a stand light kick that Apollo uses so well?
A lot of her lights look very similar. Her like stand light punch is like a high kick, and then a stand light kick is more like a shoulder, like a normal stand light kick.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That's it actually.
Yep, optimal into the level 3. Man, like guys, we give nothing but warnings. Wake up DP is a terrible option when you are in burnout and you don't have a way to make it safe.
Well, not really suffering as much in the neutral here as we saw in previous games. Final game now. Yeah, really punishing Apollo here, tracing him into the corner. Apollo not really able to find any sort of openings to get in, but finds the biggest opening possible. Ooh, we know the matchup. We mash on the overhead there. Should worth punish.
Will is in burnout, but he's playing like he has a full stick of juice available. The juice bar is open for business, baby. Apollo, little bit too conservative here.
Doesn't confirm into the target combo, and doesn't get the confirm into the stand.
Oh
into the
man,
stand medium punch that he was looking.
An unfortunate trade on the landing frames. Weezy ready, had the right button at the right time, closes out the round, potentially final round. Oh, listen guys,
huge bait on the DP.
To the corner we go. That's 45% for your troubles, but manages to take his turn right back. Trying to get the snowball started. The OD hooligan mid screen. We go the double dash forward into the corner. Some of the best corner carry, like I said. Now it is a one-touch situation. Is she going to build enough bar into the level 3? GG, shake my hand. 2 bad decisions, and that is the end of Apollo's tournament run for Crazy 8's finals. Uncle Weezy with the clutch pick at the 11th hour. No. We need to get some form of regular offline action happening all across the country. I know the Joba guys are really pumping the offlines on the regular, I think this weekend Nitro Playground is happening, so there is some Tekken, some EAFC, and I think some Street Fighter 6 action happening as well. But to the Street Fighter action on the screen right now, it is Erefaan pressing the Menon advantage early to beat up that juice bar, but is down in the life department now. Juno, oof, pressing buttons on wake up. We don't block, we don't respect pressure. You pay with your life.
Could potentially kill needlessly there with a more optimal combo, but a kill is a kill, and that's what's important. Juno really seems like he knows quite a bit about this matchup, knows how minus things are, where he can press buttons, where he can get a punish. Yeah, getting a punish on the... Ooh, a little bit of a bait on the drive reversal there. Juno getting a bit antsy with the reversal option. Not pressing his advantage here, just kind of trying to play solid neutral, which is not necessarily Cammy's best position against Manon, I feel. Manon has quite great buttons that Cammy struggles with a little bit.
Ooh,
can't really get into that position close.
With a pirouette kick, one round apiece. Yeah, Manon's buttons just really, like, they linger so long, and as a Cammy player, like, you just sort of stuck waiting for animations to complete, and then, like, even when you are ready, like, the way Erefaan plays and the way he structures his pressure is that you sort of second guess yourself, and that's like part of the mind games of how he wants you to think about what he's doing more than what you should be thinking about what you should be doing. And in that first round, to your point, Juno was calling out certain interactions, but Erefaan just seemed to get the better of him and just snowballing right now. Oof. One touch here. Should close out. Yep, the anti-air. Hits him with the rug pull. Game number 1. Erefaan. Okay, we go for the B&B.
Juno trying to really not let Erefaan get anything started here, but we have seen that it hasn't really been in Juno's favor previously, as he tried to drive reversal the stand medium punch quite early, but didn't get the punish for it.
Oh, the staggered pressure into the DI. Add another medal to my collection. 4 medals now going into round number 2. This is never the scenario that you want to be in when you're on the opposite side of a Manon matchup. 4 medals round 2. You potentially 3 grabs away from GG shake my hand.
Absolutely not the position you want to be in. 5 medals now.
Oh, drops after all. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna let him rock. That is about
5 medals or no medals. This will be dead regardless.
The staggered pressure going the extra mile right now. Erefaan squeezing out another round into a kill. It's 2 games up in this losers quarters match. Could potentially be final game for Juno if Erefaan continues the trajectory and the pressure that he has been applying in these first 2 games. We're back mid-screen now. Drive bars are both in the orange, but Erefaan staying aggressive. Just playing this heavy interrupt, poke, heavy game plan that's just so disruptive, and Juno not able to find any kind of footing or timing as to when he can start his pressure.
It's a knockdown here though, but opts for the hooligan. Erefaan mashing on wake up. Catches the hooligan. There we go, that's the interaction I was talking about. No delay jab from Juno here. Erefaan taking advantage. Really gonna push it now with the...
Yeah, yes, 3 stacks
there, though.
and 4 medals, so either way you slice it here, it's 2 interactions, 2 guesses for Juno. Or did not pop the level 3 there. Is Juno gonna pop his level 3?
If he wants to.
Goes for the side switch on the hooligan. Wake up level 2. Nobody home. Yep, you don't need
Almost
to do
got
too
caught
much.
there.
Yeah.
Almost got caught there.
I was just about to say you don't need to do too
Backdash.
much.
Backdash, maybe looking for a throw, but it does end up being able to get out of the range anyway. Really getting caught by this overhead.
Dude, and just like that, the momentum is back in Erefaan's favor. In the corner we are.
This will be burnout, yeah.
Yeah, Erefaan looking for the cheeky, but still up in the life department. And Manon's one of those characters that even when she's in burnout, it doesn't really affect her approach to big waifu energy on the side of Uncle Weezy. Okay, to the corner we go with the spinning bird kick. Erefaan says, nah. Back to the center of attention. Papa Cafe is my favorite stage in this game. Sagat stage being a close second. We'll need to see what Yasmin brings.
There's a lot of nice stages in this game, I feel.
Anything that sticks out for you? Like when you look at it and you go like, nah, that's if I have to choose, I'm playing on that stage. This stage for me purely because of nostalgia. The Pow Pow Cafe belongs to Richard Meyer in Fatal Fury 1. Bionic is recruiting via Drive Link. I don't know what that is, Bionic. If you're still in chat, you're gonna need to tell me, bruh. What?
It's almost like an announcement that he's like opening a custom room, basically.
Oh.
So it like sent to all of his friends. They should be dead here for...
Basically letting the homies know you're online.
Yeah, I'm online. Let's play some customs.
Alright, keeping it custom is Uncle Weezy with the signature confirmed to take game number 1. And that's the thing about this game, man. You can like snowball your opponent and go into your next match and you can look like a completely different player just based on how the other guy is playing. What a neutral jump, but punish was a little bit lighter than I would have expected. Oof. Weezy just opting for space versus Erefaan, just allowing Erefaan to push forward aggressively and then just waiting, looking for these opportunities where he can punish. Is up a game now. OD 10 show kicks to create a little bit of space. Oh, Erefaan looking to snipe.
Punish on the spin quickly.
Erefaan looking to snipe something out there, but oh, what a perfect parry.
Drops the killing combo though.
Going for the perfect parry in that situation, not for the DI. Interesting choice, but works out either way. Is up another round as we go into a potentially final round for the second game in this loser semis match. Nice confirm spinning bird kick. Kikoken in the neutral.
May opt for the level 3 just to build some drive bench back.
I don't know what it is about Will and not using level 3. He always goes for the mix option. He goes for the drive bar punish option, but only in certain situations where he knows popping the level 3 is going to secure the round will he do it. But then again, sometimes he doesn't even do that, dude. I'm always at a loss for words when it comes to the way Will uses his meter in certain situations.
A lot of forward light punch here, but no confirming the level 3 off of it.
Okay.
Perhaps not busting,
Round
or
each.
perhaps just not ready to confirm it. And there we go. As we said before, delay mash on that target combo will net you a punish. We'll probably have to go for level 3 here. Opts again not to bait on the parry here. Notice that option from Erefaan on previous attempts.
Okay. Will is in burnout, does have 3 stacks available. Erefaan needs to be careful. He was ready. I was just, dude, as I said, needs to be careful. Man pops level 3.
wasn't able to get the confirm into level 3 on that forward light punch. Said, hey, you know what? Screw it, man. Let's go for medium punch. I've had success with that in the past on those burnout buffers. Let's see if we can get it again. And gets the confirm into the round.
Okay, well, with a chance here, potentially sitting on set point to move into losers finals. We still have our winners finals match to play, which is going to be Murambi versus Lyle Mack. Winner comes down and faces the winner of this one.
Well, saying, you know what, Erefaan, I know you like to aggressively push forward, but that's exactly what I want you to do. That's exactly where I need you to be.
Well, he's playing such a good spacing game, dude. Like, he's just staying out of dodge and just having the correct options on every interaction where he chooses to attack. If he's not just hanging back, staying out of range, he's got the right button and the right option, and potential final round here. Weezy playing absolutely clean. Erefaan not looking like the guy that just watched Juno 3-0.
I mean, Walt did say this matchup is horrible for Cammy. Opted not to play into it and just went for the Chun-Li. Clearly knows the matchup very well, knows where to press, what's real, what's fake. Not allowing Erefaan to get any gimmicks going.
And then again, just Chun-Li's walk speed, man.
Solid offense.
Will is really just tapping into Chun-Li's bag. Look at her, just dancing at the edge of the screen, and then just a couple of steps, coming forward, weaving back, coming forward, weaving back.
And there we go,
pop on the level 2. This is gonna burn out. No, we mix.
Not quite. But there we go again. Well, knowing the dash up after command grab is not real. It's -2. It's just mashes. Takes his turn back, not allowing
Jeez.
to get going.
Where there was an extra match, the third match didn't matter. It's still, the result was still the same.
I mean, I think we saw some 2-1 comebacks this evening though. So maybe they do matter. I mean, I'm pretty sure Will made a 2-1 comeback against Apollo.
Yeah, but that was like the one exception.
No DP on the teleport here. Ops to parry gets baited. Another bait on the parry. Gonna go for the burnout here.
And
parry
the
on
perfect parry.
On the jumping. Tries to reset into the command grab.
Yo, Murambi, you a madman, bro. Murambi, you a madman. You just neutral jump the command grab. Just off pure instinct, of pure vibes. Vibes-based neutral. I respect it. And the spike clipping, the toenails. That man just got a pedicure at the end of that round. But Murambi starting with the aggressive dive kick pressure. And Lyle Mack's just stoic. I don't know what it is you think you were going to try and do there, sir. But stay in your lane, bruh. It's my game.
Opting for a lot of these air fireballs here, but it seems that Lyle Mack knows the air fireball far too well, not letting any of them go unpunished.
Akuma's air fireball, well, in this matchup, I think if anything, it's more of a delaying his jump arc and changing his jump trajectory in a way that makes his approach a little bit less predictable to JP players. Okay, final round, game number 1. No, Murambi, you are going to have to anti-air DP, my dude. You cannot let this man land for free.
Another miss on the
This isn't Cape Town International, my dude.
Well.
You need to punish this man every time he leaves the ground. The pressure now is going to the corner.
It seems that the lines are starting to become more defined here. We're starting to see what Murambi is looking for with these air fireballs. He's jumping and clearing over these zoning attempts and throwing the fireball as a way to keep Lyle from escaping, keeping him there on the ground. Getting exactly what he wants out of these air fireballs now.
Yo, Juju,
matchup, but it's up by 1.
Don't burn your mobile data, bro. You don't need to. You can just catch the VOD. It's going to be online for like 14 days, bro. It is winners finals. This is finals as well. Sad that you aren't here to defend it, but it is what it is, man. Hope you're enjoying the camping trip, bro. Ooh, what a shimmy by Murambi. Okay, Murambi burning out for the sake of the plus frames. Lyle does not block on wake up. Another round for Murambi as we go into potentially a final round for this game number 2. Murambi, just whatever you were doing, just keep doing that. It's clearly working out.
Perhaps Lyle once again maybe looking for a backdash or a jump out from the corner pressure, but Murambi, knowing Lyle's defensive tendencies to try and escape the corner pressure off of the throws, a huge DP here when it matters most.
Puts him in burnout, goes for the DI. Lyle, super aware, pops the level 1. That just swung the momentum in his favor. Now could potentially just chip Murambi out. Just go full screen chipperoonies. Hit him with the Doritos mix. But Murambi with the level 1 on wake up. Lyle is out of burnout now. Murambi forcing the issue. Is gonna come out of burnout. Okay, back on equal footing. Damn, the punish counter. Oh, just the...
This is the punish. Oh, but Akuma walk speed able to get in and get a grab before Lyle even realized what was happening in the scramble.
Lyle taking a breather. Drip check. Yeah, Murambi played those 2 games at a very, very blistering pace. I feel like the pace at which Murambi was playing has to be making Lyle feel very uncomfortable right now. And I think that is a good call from Lyle. Just get a drip check, drink a little bit of water, think about what it is that didn't go your way in that last game, and recalibrate, man. You need to be able to readjust your mental stack after getting run down like that.
Absolutely, but Murambi just making all the right guesses on offense and mixing up his offense really well, not showing Lyle the options he's looking for. He's looking for throw, trying to jump out. Murambi acknowledging and realizing Lyle's defensive tactics of escape, trying to get away, trying to run away, and just using everything he knows to keep that from happening.
Okay, we go for the side switch here and into the burnout with the DI on the reaction. Murambi is playing out of his mind right now. The reads are right. The punishes are perfect. Murambi 1 round away of locking in the grand finals for CRZY 8 Season 3 finals here. Lyle Mack looking shaky. OD goes mid-screen, trying to create a little bit of breathing room. Teleport calls it correctly. Murambi looking for the parry, gets thrown this time. This is looking like a Lyle round. The momentum shift that Lyle might need to get his mental stack realigned. Okay, the OD portal set up. Murambi gets clipped. Murambi aggressive on offense, spending the last bit of his drive bar just to send a message that he will not be conditioned. Lyle could potentially put his first game on the board now, but Murambi is still 1 round away from securing that grand finals place. Both players 3 stacks on deck. Murambi needs to be careful. He could potentially take a lot of damage if he does not pick his spots with precision. We throw into the corner. Okay, do it again.
And the throw loop started here. Had to know the amnesia was coming.
The panic button.
Maybe willing to take this trade here. Maybe willing to just accept it as it is. Escapes the portal, no punish.
Murambi staying aggressive though. No regard for the drive bar. Just pushing relentlessly. Not allowing Lyle to get any kind of open start. What a punish counter. I like the cheekiness. I like the cheekiness. Murambi was looking for the command grab. Okay, out of burnout. Man, what a full screen confirm. Why does he have that though?
I don't know.
Why? Oof.
Murambi getting antsy now.
Yep.
Trying to find his way back in.
Oh!
Gets the finish, that's dead.
He's staying patient. And Lyle overextending.
Missing the space.
The man that put him into the loser side this evening, and Uncle Weezy has been fighting through this losers bracket.
We know Will is not a guy to take a loss lying down. He's always a man to get back up with new knowledge and new information, ready to fight again. We'll see if Will has learned anything that can help him in this matchup in the couple weeks that it's been like what, 3-4 weeks since they last played.
I think it's been a little bit more, because remember I was writing exams, right? And then after exams, like, we came back with the rebrand, and now we're here. No, Zaid Zendo, it is first to 8. This is crazy 8's, my guy. There is no resets in crazy 8's. The last match is a first to 8 match. Winner takes all. $500. Go buy yourself Jasmine or Kusbira or whatever you into. Personally, I like games, so I buy new games. That's why it's called Crazy 8's, man. You guys think it's just called Crazy 8's for no apparent reason? You didn't think that there was any significance to the fact that it's called Crazy 8's?
I mean, there wasn't. The first to 8 is a new development.
We took in Delft. To each his own, my guy. To each his own.
Yeah. Let's just watch the match, bro. Let's just watch the match.
I no judges, bro. If that's what you into, my bro, that's what you into. I'm never gonna be like me, bro. Don't
take. Okay.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't stay in school as long as some of us do. Maybe leave school when it's the right time. Forever, maybe don't do that.
Don't be like Freeze. Pick a tertiary.
Just pick a nice course. Don't pick a course where you must stay in school forever. Just pick a nice course, a lovely 3-4 years. You finish up, you go find yourself a job. Don't do it like me. Speaking of staying in school, though, it seems that Will has gotten quite an education in the time we've been gone, almost more than a month, to prepare for this matchup. Seems they've learned quite a bit. Not scared of the amnesia, really just pressing the advantage here. I mean, we saw 2 amnesias in the last game, and both went baited and punished. This one goes through, though.
I feel like he still could have made good on that had he not abused or tried to abuse the plus frames in the corner, but Will definitely looking a lot more confident into this match, and a lot of the JP shenanigans, Lyle's not getting the mileage off it that he was in the last match. Let's go for the reset of the spin knuckle. We take the throw. Okay.
Lyle may be looking for a crouch medium punch to maybe snipe the dive kick out of the air, but no dive kick came. There we go. We just see the strength of Cammy's dive kick in general. Just having a dive kick, of regardless of how good or bad people say it is, or how good or bad it actually is, we see the strength of it. You can mix up those options.
Oh, what a perfect parry, but no punish that time. Pops the level 2. Is he gonna make Will dance for the Mamushka? Yes, he does. Nits some damage. Man, what do I mean some damage? That's like 60%, dude. Ain't nah. Ooh, and the DI?
It's a nice little reset into the DI here for the stun.
Man, what optimize? He optimized that really, really well. Like, he took the one opportunity that he got, and he did not leave anything on the table. Uh-oh, misinput. This is gonna hurt.
Well, thinking he's maybe gonna get the whiff punish there after the walk up, but no whiff punish is.
It's falling apart right now. Weezy needs to rein it back in. He needs to slow it down.
Always DP here to stop the pressure. Stop the face.
Here we go again. The level 2, the Mamushka. Nice jump out by Weezy, but again, misinput
here. Just fighting around the corner. Bait on the level 1. Can kill you with the right combo. Opts to not spend it. Just goes for the stun.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. No need to do nothing extra.
As
Uncle
simple as it
Weezy
can
puts
possibly
another
be.
one on the board. It's gonna be 2-0.
As simple as the combo can possibly be, but I mean, if you ask me, I would have spent the level 3, man. I would have taken any risks against this character.
I like sending a message, bro. If the combo can kill, I'm gonna do 1-2 hits into the level 3 just to send a message, just to let you know. Listen, bruh, don't do that. We don't do that here.
The only message I'm looking to send is, hey, bro, I'm not losing this round because I didn't do enough damage, man. I'm spending everything.
Yeah.
I'm spending everything. No chances taken this side.
Yep, you gotta make it rain if the bank account is stacked. But right now, it is Lyle Mack trying to get back. Puts it out on the board. Okay. Can he lock it in and put his first game on the board in this losers finals? Weezy is up 2-0 on Lyle's side, but
usually do not get a punish on that special
the
sweep,
hooligan
that command
definitely
sweep
worked, but he
from-
did not believe in the punish though. Puts himself in the corner.
The hooligan there, I believe he was trying to go for a bait on an amnesia or something, but he got the parry bait, but ended up not being able to get the throw. Maybe he wasn't ready for the parry, looking for the
Nice
yellow
tick.
flash of the amnesia. Not able to get the punish.
Okay, Lyle looking a little bit antsy because he is potentially could get his drive bar burnt out. Weezy confident in the neutral, not spending any bar of that interaction.
looking
Needs
for
one
any
confirm to close it
setups
out
either.
here.
What a block on the overhead. Weezy not looking for any sort of setups or anything here.
Oh, Lyle could have
Looking
killed
only
there.
for damage.
Okay, this is one touch either side. The perfect parry, but the amnesia is the equalizer that Lyle needed. Ending Will's
powerful.
7-game win streak. 2-1.
Well, taking a loss here, but shouldn't still took this out and still fought very well in that last game. Not only did he fight very well, but got very close to winning. Just stick to the solid game plan that you've got going so far, and I think that this should look very good for you. It's really going to depend on what kind of adjustments Lyle is able to make here. Weezy getting the perfect parry on the spike. And with that perfect parry,
Oh no! He
no.
went for ODDP that did not land, but landing with the right confirm at the right time is Lyle into this corner, looking to burn Weezy out. OD Ghost does have the level 1.
should be dead.
Optimal.
Unfortunate for Weezy, they're holding the parry on the portal, maybe trying to bait Lyle into taking the portal and actually teleporting him, but didn't end up getting the drive rush cancel into the DP fast enough. Just getting punished for it.
Weezy got the confirm, somehow reset the neutral. You're not agreeing with his decision making in that instance. Like a lot of times he will go and reset neutral as a way to mix his opponent, but when you're looking to get your offense started, go for the knockdown and then start from there. Nice DP on the jump in. Lyle gets the confirm. Did not believe. Could have done a nice amount of damage there, but we're back mid-screen. Oof. Baits out the amnesia perfectly this time. It is potential final game, final round for Weezy. Lyle still
Fate
in
didn't
this.
work in his favor last time around, pushing them back to neutral where JP wants to be, but this time around the bait works out perfectly. Gets exactly what he was looking for.
Damn, what a
Level 3
reaction
right
on the
through the
level 3.
spike.
I don't know if I agree with this. Maybe he's looking to burn him out, but he does have level 3 available, so I don't know about that.
I think Weezy maybe just looking to take a health advantage here. Not the right starter, might not be able to kill here even with the level 1.
Okay, it's looking
Now,
long
looking
for
steady.
Lyle. Weezy with the
Wake up,
perfect
BI.
KO into Grand Finals 3-1 over.
This was stuff like every second day. Yo, I come home. Yo, man, you need to talk back. Yo, man, you do this. Yo, man, you do that. I was even stop confident. But
Not losing a step right now is Uncle Weezy, dude. He is right back in there. What a loser's run by Weezy, though.
Gets the side switch here.
Man, this is a long set, bruh. This is a long ass set. We can be here for 8 games straight, or we can be here for 15 games, bruh. We don't know which way this one is gonna go.
Absolutely, we have no clue which way this one's gonna go. Not only that, we're gonna have to see what kind of adaptations these players will make over the course of at least 8 games.
In a long set, one of the things that favors any player is adaptation. The ability to look at what your opponent is doing, understand why it is working for them firstly, and then making the adjustments so that you can incrementally disrupt their game plan. One interaction at a time and slowly wear down. Oh no, that went the wrong way. And slowly wear down their resolve, because once you do the mental damage, the rest of the set is easy.
Speaking of mental damage, we're looking at serious health damage here. At least 60% off of Kami's health bar here. Murambi opting to just spend the level 3 here, try and win this round. Maybe build some meter back in the process. But Weezy mixing up his offense here, getting elusive. Goes to the command grab. Missed but unpunished. Now his advantage. Murambi gets a little bit of mash here. Oh, unfortunate for Weezy there. No whiff punish on the forward heavy punch. Murambi taking his advantage now. Goes for the command grab. Nobody seems to have been ready for this evening.
Dude, Murambi's been using that so unconventionally, and he's been getting so much mileage of it because it's a move in Akuma's kit that people aren't mindfully aware of, that oh yeah, he has access to that as well. Like, Akuma really is the Shoto above all Shotos. He's got a command grab, air fireball, dive kick. He's got side switch options. He's got the damage. Like, the only downside, oh no, he's too ready.
Way too ready, and with the CA, that's definitely gonna kill, especially against Akuma.
He is way too ready. Weezy game number
game
1.
on the board. Murambi low forward drive rush, getting the offense started here into the fireball drive rush. But managed to get the DP on the wall, attempting to dive kick over it. Tries to bait out DP there from Murambi. But Murambi, lesson learned, he knows the ranges now. Murambi could have killed there. Perfect parry.
How was Will so ready, bruh? But
Level 3.
The ODDP is the equalizer, man. The ODDP was like, nah, bruh. Chill. Sit down. Still my turn.
Pushing to the corner now. Opts for the command grab again. Right over the fireball. And now we get this game equation started. Stealing his turn back. Huge DP. Round heavily in Will's favor now. Will, a previous Akuma player, knows the matchup and knows it well.
Yeah. Will is one of those people that you can't shenanigan him when it comes to characters. Like, once he's learned a matchup and once he's played a character, there's just certain things that he's not going to respect. And right now, disrespectful on that interaction takes the damage, could potentially take game number 2. This is looking long for Murambi. He is in burnout, does have the CA available, but when you get down to that portion of health, the last thing you're thinking of is, if anything suspicious might happen, I'm ready with a level 3, but damn, talking about ready. OD.
Well, you know what they say.
Talk about ready. OD, get off me. World game number 2. Spin knuckle through the fireball into the corner. Yo, unintentional.
Well, you know what they say, 5 shame. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, it'll be shame on you and your whole family.
Yo, some other whole family, bro. That is wow. Murambi again, dude. Like, these rounds are going by so fast, and like when Murambi like wipes his eye, like he just blinked and like gets the dirt out of his eye, he's like down to his last 10%, 5% health, dude. Weezy is just playing at such an aggressive pace, and Murambi is just allowing this man to rock.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Wall just knows exactly what's going on here. I mean, I don't even think that it's really because of the difficulty in the matchup per se. I think it's really just because Wall knows exactly how Murambi wants to play, and every gimmick that Murambi has in the tank, Wall's got an answer for it.
Oh, nice shimmy, baits out the throat, takes the round, but we back to the same scenario that we've been in for the last 2 games. It's round apiece, but Will has just been able to find the openings that lead to him closing out these games, man. He is up 2 games. A nice DP on the dive kick that time, but I mean, needs to slow this down a little bit, man. I feel like he's playing at this frantic pace, and Will is just thriving in the chaos. Will is just
absolutely, and Murambi just getting knowledge check constantly. It's clear Will knows everything about this character, but how much does Murambi really know about Cammy? Because Will is doing a lot of not unsafe, but it's not his turn after a lot of these special moves. But Murambi able to put a round back on the board here, put a game on the board here. But I mean, Will just, you know, doing a lot of moves that are not his turn after the block, like a lot of spin knuckles and stuff. But stealing his turn back right after, because I don't know, maybe Murambi doesn't know it's minus, but I'm not sure. Maybe he's just scared of some sort of option that Wall's gonna take. But Wall just absolutely pressing the offense as soon, just playing this patient, slow neutral, waiting for Murambi to make some sort of mistake, like this one right here. And as soon as he makes that mistake, Wall pushes the gas.
He's taking clear advantage of the fact that he knows any confirm he's going to get, he's going to do 45% damage minimum. So Will is playing this from the perspective of, I only need to interact with you maximum amount of 3 times, and then I've got the round. And he's super locked into this game plan right now. Element Flame level 2, nobody home. Maybe a miss input. I don't know about that one, Murambi.
I think maybe looking for some sort of button from Will there to take his turn back after the soft knockdown in the air. But Will just with a forward walk on the baits out the meter and the round. But Murambi getting a really dangerous with these DPs on the dive kicks. And we know that Will is one to bait with dive kicks, so we'll have to see if that is an option that is in Will's mind. But Will catching Murambi with the air-to-air here into the EX dive kick, goes right into level 3, opting for the burnout here. A really scary, dangerous position for Murambi here.
Burnout definitely working in Will's favor.
Will with the mash on the plus frames from Murambi, expecting maybe like a walk up into back throw. Murambi Will not allowing any of it, and there we see the baits are starting to come through now. Even though the baits were not working necessarily, they're working in the background. Now Murambi has to think about the fact that, hey, I am willing to bait you, so am I baiting you or am I actually doing the dive kick? Murambi unwilling to DP now, even though heavy DP would have hit there. Now giving Will more free reign dive.
Murambi needs to do a little bit of a mental reset. Yeah, he's down 3 games to 1, so he's only actually down 2 games. This is a first to 8 set, so there's a lot of room for adaptation, and he's not slowing the game down. He's playing the game at world space, and he's becoming frantic, scrambly, and forcing his offense, whereas he should just be layering his offense, man. Just allow world to come to him, just play a little bit of a stronger defense, and then also just start introducing a little bit of work punishment. Start punishing the dive kicks. Oof, it's not your turn.
But I'm tired of the offense now. Sending him back out with a level 2. I don't know how much I agree with that spin though. Now Murambi very low on super gauge. And whoa, people on health here.
Oof.
Usually in a situation like this, you know, you're up around. Any confirm you get into super is gonna kill, but Murambi does end up getting the confirm that will kill regardless of how much shipping he has.
That's the thing about Akuma. Akuma, when we get into that last 40% range of the health, Akuma is one of the characters that can close out around better than, I'd say, 70% of the cost. There are very few characters that can close out around better than he, and I think that's what Murambi needs to do. Murambi needs to start adapting his game plan to perhaps a more death by 1,000 cuts interaction until we get to this portion of the health bar, and then just closing it out in the same way that he did. I feel like that's a good strategy to go for. Oh, just a little bit short of the wall splat. Needs to be careful now. One touch situation. The overhead confirms Murambi is up another round. It is 2-2, not 3-2. My bad. Clicking the wrong buttons here, chat.
Nice with punishment ball. Gonna push Murambi to the corner here. Not able to get close enough for the combo, but still is able to push him to the corner.
Damn, that recovered so fast. I legit thought Murambi was going to be able to get a
I
punish
think
of that
after
stand
the
heavy.
recovery from the air fireball, he was like too high up, so he couldn't get to the ground in time. Murambi trying to build. Murambi just killing him with the DIs now. And we're on to 3-3. Oh, not yet. A pixel on the side of... Oh, but Wall tries to mash his way out, tries to fight his way out of the corner, expecting Murambi to take some sort of delay option, but just not the right button, and he ends up trading with him.
Okay, it's 3-3. PhireBlazor saying the Opa's reactions are too crisp. Murambi playing like a young man. You guys, we need to check Murambi's D-pad. Is Murambi a stick player or pad player?
I think he plays better.
Damn. That clean on pad? I apologize, Murambi. I was not familiar with your game, bro. Didn't know you had it like that.
Murambi pushing to the corner now, starting his offense. Well, in with a dive kick.
Nice punish on the hooligan. The tap. Oh, we bait out the TPs. This is dead. Don't need to do too much. Counter hit damage on Akuma. Nah, he got those. He got those. But I'm looking for the double overhead on the round start, but finds the drive rush. Heavy side switch did not work. Knockdown. Press to the corner by World. The shimmy into the throw. Will he do it again? No, we drive rush. Oh, disgusting.
World saying, hey, you can do it, I can do it too. Crosscut with the ODDP. Get out the air. The skies are not safe.
Will Nanigans in full effect, man.
That's Will Nanigans. Round start, OD, hooligan into throw. My goodness. World peppering now with the pokes. DP, get out the air. I told you, the skies are not safe. Pushing his advantage here. Murambi again with a DI. World saying, not today, not today. I'm ready now. You got 2 guys off of me like that? Not again. Back in with a drive, with a low forward drive rush. Pushing his advantage now.
Okay, well, looking to close this game out here. Does find the confirm that he needs. Pops to level 3.
Should be enough damage against Akuma.
Yeah, that's more than enough, dude. Akuma's not living You're not beating those allegations.
Murambi taking one back now, saying, hey, you got DIs, I got DIs too. But not another one is gonna hit me. Well, pressing now. Not allowing Murambi to go for any sort of delay options or any sort of baits. The layers of offense and defense are starting to get peeled back now. Well, slowing down the neutral now. Using more heavy kick, more stand medium kick.
Dude, we've seen 7 games already. These guys are playing at a ridiculous pace right now. It's stupid the pace that these guys are playing at. Oof, that did not kill. One touch situation. Yeah. Murambi said, Don't know what you trying, bruh. But this is a no flex zone. Spiral arrow.
Gets the bait on the parry again.
Oof. And just like that, Weezy takes another round. Now, this is where it gets scary, right? Weezy takes this game. He goes to 5. He needs to win 3. Murambi needs to pull 1 back, because once you get to that 4 mark, that's kind of like the safe spot you want to be in a first to 8 set. You need to make it to the halfway. You sort of give yourself a little bit of a buffer to then maybe drop a game or 2 and not feel like you're too far out of it right now.
But well, going full screen here after the throw tech, immediately starts buffing the level 3. Takes his ult advantage here. Just needs to make the right defensive decisions, but isn't able to counter the DI here. We saw so many counters on the DI in the last few games and in the first games, but didn't get it here.
Murambi
getting the burnout.
The right call with the burnout. Oh, not the right punish after he did all that. Dude, that setup work was so beautiful to watch. And then just to watch him drop it at the corner like that and then lose the round to chip damage off the burnout.
Well, really blistering the pace now.
That's been Will's game plan from the jump. Is just play at a pace that is just uncomfortable for Murambi to keep up with, while Akuma is a character that can go walk speed for walk speed, does out damage Cammy, but she just does have better buttons. Of any interaction where he's going to be minus, she is going to have the advantage to be able to get in and do the amount of damage that she just did. And it's almost like it's a little bit of a damage bonus buff for the fact that her speed is just allowing her to make Murambi reconsider things that he normally wouldn't need to in other matches.
But I mean, playing against Akuma is a damage bonus buff in and of itself, and Cammy not a character with great damage, but this already a bad matchup for Akuma in general. Now an even worse matchup, because the character with low damage now can actually kill off of the confirm she gets.
Yeah, and that's what Will's been doing, dude. Will has really been doing a great job of taking advantage of any opening. What a punish! What a punish on the spin knuckle. The spin
I'm not sure if that was
macaroni.
even a reaction. Just backed up, knew the fireball was coming, went right back in.
How important is the fireball in Akuma's neutral game, though?
I think it's very important. I mean, like, you can't not use it considering how good the fireball is. But I do think he has very good pokes. The forward medium kick. Oh no. The forward medium kick is very good. His crouch medium kick is decent as well. His stand heavy punch is amazing. Yeah, I think he just has some very good neutral buttons. But I think that you have to be careful, especially in this matchup. There gets the bait again. Previous times got the bait on the parry. This time getting the bait on the super. I think that in this matchup you have to be very careful about where you place your fireballs, because obviously at full screen Cammy has more of an opportunity to spin knuckle it. Whereas at a closer range, she doesn't have as much of an opportunity because the fireballs are so fast.
Oh, going the wrong way that time.
Will has had enough. No more. The robbery will no longer continue.
Hits him with the chiropractor on the reaction. Uncle Weezy set point 7-3.
Well, perfect parrying these fireballs now. Like I said, a huge part of this game of the set is going to be how well can Will deal with these fireballs. Can he perfect parry them? Can he get around them? Can he get the right jump-ins? And it seems that he does have perfect parries. Maybe slightly misjudging the spacing on the heavy kick punish post perfect parry on the fireball, but still, that is something that Murambi has to take into consideration. If I throw this fireball, Will does have it in his bag, the perfect parry.
Murambi able to take a round there, dude. Like, it just felt like Will was snowballing for the last 2 matches and Murambi just wasn't able to get anything going, but that round could be the change of pace that he needs. But Will, relentless. What a jumping, but the punish was a smidge late, but doesn't matter. He is pressing the life advantage as well as the game advantage.
Maybe didn't recognize in that moment that he was going to punish the fireball and opts for the jumping into dive kick cancel anyway. But there again, perfect parry on the fireball, ready with the ODDP on the drive rush pressure.
Potential final round for Uncle Weezy and Murambi fighting for his tournament life. Perfect parry on the demon chop, hard knockdown, side switch. Oof. Dude, these DK dive kicks from Will have been so oppressive, man.
Murambi opting for the level 3 and knows that his drive gauge will start replenish, but Will's on pause. Going to have to make good use of this time while Will is in burnout though. Giving up the space.
I don't think giving up the space is wise because that's what it opens up. Okay, 1 more interaction. Okay, he's out of burnout. But dude, that Cammy level 3 is so fast. Any micro opening, we know Will has that shit on speed dial.
Oh.
GG's. Shake my hand.
Shows Murambi, I know the matchup all too well. You will not even flip out of